Yeah, I mean, first of all, that's wild. It's wild to hear somebody else say 10 years. I mean, I've been saying it to myself, but that's crazy. I was like, it feels like yesterday that we were in the salon building it out. I was 26 years old and didn't have a clue. I remember like sitting in the salon the day before it opened and just like dreaming and hoping and I remember thinking to myself like I wonder what 10 years is going to look like from now. And here we are 10 years later, two kids later, lots of lives touched, changed, and it's insane. But
Yeah.
um so, I mean, yes. So, thinking about obviously coming into this podcast, I always like to just talk about what I'm dealing with because that's how we keep it real around here.
Yeah.
And so, approaching this milestone, I mean, one thing that I've done is I've done all the things in 10 years when it comes to marketing, celebrating. Um, and I'm no stranger to trying new things. And so, as May is approaching and I started to think through like, what were some fun and creative things that we could do. Um, I just started to reflect on kind of what I've already done, what has worked, what hasn't worked. I mean, guys, I used to be like, I used to give away TVs like it was like M&Ms. Like that was my jam for a while. And now I just feel like it's so unimpressive. Like TVs are like nothing anymore, right? Um, So I just started to think through like, what would our customers want to see? What would I want to see? And, you know, when you have a milestone in your business and you've been in business year after year, the first thought is like, I want to thank my clients. I want to, show my appreciation for all the support. I mean, 10 years, but I've been a hairdresser for 16. And so a lot of my clients have truly been with me from the beginning. So I just always have it on my heart that I want to say thank you and give back to my community for supporting me, the business, and just all the growth that's happened. But, in reality, it's like, what does that look like? Because it can't always be just giving away all the time, right? And when it comes to like your bottom line. Now, again, there's times where obviously we use it as kind of like a promotion or to attract new clients. And then we have, a budget in place for that. But, I think for 10 years, I just wanted to do something different that we haven't done before. And that's hard because we've done so much. So I think for business owners, you just have this like super grateful heart and you wish you could just like give, 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 give. But that's not always what's best for the business and what's best for you. And so the first thing that popped in my mind is like, I'll just give like $10 off to everyone that walks in to represent 10 years. And I'm like, then I started doing the math and I was like, hold
Right.
up, wait a minute. That does
Yeah.
not make sense, right? Because again, I mean, for me and my business, these are loyal clients that at the end of the day, they are appreciative of like money off and free things, but like they're gonna come no matter what.
Right.
So again, we don't necessarily want to do things that are gonna hurt our business, right? It's all about the celebration. So, I think when it comes to like promotions, incentives, celebrations, anniversaries, and things like that, it can kind of be like stressful. But hopefully, anyone listening to this podcast, we can encourage to be like, this is a time to be creative and like, what would we want to see as consumers? Like, what would we want? How would we feel appreciated for supporting a small business for 10 years? And just come from that approach of like, okay, what makes sense for everyone involved? And um, so yeah, it can be overwhelming, but I think we just have to like take a step back and try to figure out like what makes sense at the end of the day. Because it's really not about you, right? It's not really about the business owner. It's more about the people that support your business and the people that work inside of your business and trying to show gratitude in that way.